Hello everyone. So in this session we are going to talk about the strategies of reproductive health. So in the last session we talked about the problems of reproductive health. In the last session we also talked about the definition of reproductive health, and then we studied about the action plans and programs of India, the slogan they have given to take the programs or to initiate that action plans and programs in India. The slogan was family planning, and then serially periodically the more concepts included in that family planning or in that action plan, the name changed to reproductive and child health care, RCH it is. So with that introduction we also talked about the problems of reproductive health. So the problems, if we see the problems of reproductive health, so the first problem was lack of awareness. The lack of awareness in most of the people, they don't know about the organs of reproductive system, and they do not know how the system works, and they do not know about the safe and hygiene sex life, and they do not know about the fetal life, or about the menstruation, or about the marriageable age. So these are all the problems what we were having in the society. To make them aware of those problems, the India what they have started the action plan or the programs by the name reproductive child health care. They take care of those problems. How they take care, how they tackle all those problems, so that we'll see one by one today. The first strategy was, so yesterday session I told you about the problems of reproductive health, and today I am going to explain you, I am going to describe you about the strategies in sense how to take care of the problem, how to tackle the problem. Okay, so the first one is strategies. The first one is create awareness of what. So the creating awareness related to, so one by one I am telling you, creating awareness of that, creating awareness of these problems. So we'll see one by one of all those problems. Sexually transmitted diseases, in short STDs. So in the last session itself I told you there are some diseases, disorders, it got transmitted through the sexual. So for example, like that kind of diseases, as you know from the last session, that was HIV, hepatitis B, syphilis. So most of the people, they do not know about those kind of diseases. The first thing what we have taken as a topic, or what we have taken as the concept, creating awareness towards the STDs, sexually transmitting diseases. If we aware about these kind of diseases, or how to tackle this kind of diseases, how to tackle this kind of problems, by using some contraceptives, by avoiding multiple sex with the multiple partners, only that is the tackling, or that is the taking care of the problem, or taking care of the this kind of diseases. Only if we do those strategies, we can overcome from the STDs, or sexually transmitting diseases. So many, let me try that strategies in the next point about the contraceptives. About the contraceptives, the people do not know about the contraceptives. Contraceptives means what? It is just a measure taken by both male and female. A male can use the contraceptive, or a female can take the contraceptive during intercourse, so that they will be free from the sexually transmitting diseases, or they can also control the unwanted pregnancies, or the fertilization. They can also control the fertilization. Those who do not know about this, most of them, they'll undergo these kind of diseases. Only we can tackle these problems by taking the contraceptive as a measure. About the contraceptives, I told you, so many of the people do not know about the contraceptive. Those who know about the contraceptive, they don't want to discuss with the people. Why? They kept that as a secret. That reproductive or the sex life, that the people used to consider that as a very secret and the private concept. They don't want to discuss with the society or the people, those who are not aware of that. If the government or the family planning strategies, if they keep on awareing the problems or the what is this contraceptive, maybe the people can overcome from that kind of problems. So next is the third one. These are all coming under the awareness strategy. Okay, the third one will be the people should aware of or about the menstruation. I repeat once again, in the last session I told you about the menstrual cycle, or in the last chapter we discussed about the menstrual cycle, how it begins, at what age it begins, and at what age it ends, what is the process takes place in the menstruation. It is just a cycle, normal process. So most of the people, they do not hesitate to talk about the digestive system, and then digestive system, and then excretory system, and then circulatory system. They used to tell maximum related things about those kind of system. When it comes to the reproductive system, the people, most of the people, they kept that as a secret. They used to hide the things, so that hiding the concepts related to reproductive health, or related to that organs, or related to the menstruation, it should not kept as a secret. So menstruation, it is just a cycle where the ovule or ovulation takes place inside the ovary. So menstruation takes place in the female body. At every 28 days the menses begins. It lasts for 5 days. So in that period, or in that days, she will be like considered as she should not enter inside the religious places, or she should not go to any functions or anything like the people used to say. Why they used to do like that? They doesn't know what is menstruation. They'll just consider it as a very dirty thing. So that should not happen. If the people aware of that process, they'll come to know it is just a process. We should not do like that. Like that they'll adjust to the problems. So the next thing, the next strategy, when it comes under the awareness. So that is, let me tell you about this arts. Don't consider this as art. So this is the abbreviation of assistant reproductive technologies, arts. Number of couple, they do not have the children, they do not have the offspring, what they'll do, they'll just go to the depression. Why I'm not having the children, I'm not, we are unable to give birth the children. So to those kind of parents, to those kind of father and mother, or to those kind of couples, there are technologies, improved technologies, through that they can have their own child, or their own child. I'll tell you in detail about the arts, and I'll tell you about in detail about the contraceptive, how many contraceptives are there, how many technologies are there, how in what way the couple can have the children. So in the next sessions I'll tell you in detail. So in short, what we are going to learn, we are going to learn about the strategies. In the strategies we are understanding about the awareness. So the art is nothing but assistant reproductive technologies. So the next is, after the awareness, we'll jump on to the next strategy, that is to educate the people. To educate the people. So not only awareing the people, we have to educate the people. Let me complete this arts. The expansion of art is assistant reproductive technology. To educate the people. The next strategy is to educate the people. To educate the people in sense, how we can educate, we should call every people, come to the school, come to the class, we will teach you like that. It is not possible at all. So many peoples are there, they used to stay in the villages, they used to stay in the very tribal peoples in sense. To those kind of peoples, those who are not aware of anything, any kind of these problems, with awareing this problems, we have to educate them how some government and non-government organizations the government and non-government organizations, they'll take a maximum. It is going on, the process is going on. Don't think like still our country is in a backward position, the people doesn't know anything. The program is still going on and going on and going on. Okay, so with this, what the government is doing, what the non-government organization, what they are doing, they are adding more technologies, more forward technologies to the reproductive health, like this kind of action plans, so that the people can aware of those technologies, they'll come up with a better health or related to reproduction. Okay, as I told you, reproduction in sense, everything it will come, everything right from the puberty till she dies, till she dies means till the man can reproduce, or he can reproduce, or he can give birth to the young one when he is still at the age of 70. And okay, let it be aside all those concepts, only we'll concentrate about the reproductive organ and reproductive health. Okay, so the second one is what we are going to study. The second strategy is nothing but taking care of the problems. The problems were in the last session. All right, so the thing is to educate the people. So many government and non-government organizations, they are conducting some workshops, some seminars, some place means place, PLAYS, place. So these kind of what is that, awareing, or these kind of organization rules taken by government and non-government organization, it will be helpful to the people who doesn't know about the reproduction or about the reproductive health. Not only awareing the people, we have to show them, or the government is, and non-government organization is, it is showing by means of, or it is they are delivering some lectures, or they are playing some plays, and they are doing some workshops, they are making some idols, models, to show them how the reproductive organ works, how the diseases causes, how the contraceptive has been used. So by these kind of programs, we can educate by awareing the peoples. Side by side, we can educate the people by these kind of, what is that, plans. Okay, so the second step is, second concept is, which comes under education, the school curriculum. In the school curriculum, the sex education, it should be added. So right from the school itself, right from at the age of 12, if the male and female, the human is coming to the puberty stage, they have to aware of their organs, they have to aware of their body, how our body works. If they doesn't know about that, how will they tackle the problems? To make them understand, it is necessary to add a subject of sex education in their school curriculum, so that if they come to know about these, or about the problems related to reproductive health, they will be aware of that and they can educate the others. So this is also one kind of strategy the government they are taking. We are just understanding how the education, or how the government organization, how the action plans, how the programs are running in the reproductive and child health care. So the third one is, through the, so what we are understanding here, how, in what way we can educate the people. So we, in this session, we completed the awarenesses. In this concept, or in this category, we are learning how we can educate the people. And then in that, as I told you, some workshops, by doing some workshops, seminars, we can educate the people. By adding sex education in school curriculum, we can educate the people. And most common is, let me tell you, audio, video and print media. When we start telling about the problems related to reproductive health through the audio media, it means, as you know, video media, in sense the newses, channels, everything. The print media, the newspapers and all. Okay, so these kind of medias, they'll be helpful. It will be helpful to educate the people. It will let them to know about the problems of reproductive health. And then after the audio and video and print education or print media, we are going to study about the third technique or third point related to strategies. Let me write this side. The third is increasing the marriageable gap. Increasing the marriageable gap means, according to government, when a girl, when she is of 18 and a boy when he is of 21, then only they can marry. If the rule is strictly followed, or if it is increased further, like after 22 or 25 if a girl get married, after 28 or 29 if a boy get married, they'll have a better life of family or a better life of marriage. Why so? When a girl is when she's of 18, she'll be a little bit childish. She doesn't know about the rules and regulations or the how to lead the life. When she get mature enough, she can easily tackle all the problems and she can understand the reproductive health related problems. The same thing we can say to the boy also. I'm not telling you have to marry after that such age. Like if the government what they are taking the action plans and programs related to reproductive health, if they strictly follow this rule, they can the problems related to reproductive health, it can be controlled. Okay, and the next is the fourth one is the ill effects of large population. The ill effects of large population in sense, most of the families nowadays, we used to see only one child, the couple will be having one child or two child. If the number increases, what will happen? You just think about this. The offspring's number keep on increasing. The population explosion takes place. The result of the population explosion, it will directly hits to us itself. How? There are some consequences like there will be limited food, availability of limited food or limited space, of limited jobs. So these are all the consequences, these are all the problems we can face if we are not strictly following the government rule. What is that government rule? In the very next session I am going to tell you about the population explosion and birth control. The government has taken one more slogan to control the population explosion. There I will tell you in detail. Let me tell you only a short glimpses of the population explosion. If the population keeps on increasing, if it keep on increasing day by day, what will happen? It shows some ill effects. What ill effects those are? Those are nothing but we will be suffering from the shortage of food, will be suffering from or will be having the limited space to live our life, the jobs, we cannot find out a better job for us because population is more, the number of peoples are more, everyone will be competing to the jobs, everyone will be occupying the space. Not if the people who is rich in money, they'll get the better space to live, they'll get the job and they'll get the food, everything. What about the poor people? What about the people who's in poverty, below the line? So we have to think about all the peoples. How to control this? How to overcome? This is also a problem. So to control this kind of problem, we have to take care of the population explosions also. How to control the population? Nowadays, after what is that, 1981 or 1871, the population was less. Day by day, year by year, decade by decade, population number increases. Why? So that is because of the rate of mortality decreased. Mortality in sense the death rate is decreased. Why so? Because we are having a good medical support. Those who are suffering from any kind of diseases, there is a medicine. So by this method or by this technology, the death rate, the mortality rate keep on decreasing. And with that, we are not letting the people die. You just die, the population will decrease. We are not doing like that. We can control the natality rate. Natality rate means birth rate. How? So that tackling or that strategy, few of the strategy I told you. The first concept, creating awareness. The one is using contraceptive methods, we can control the unwanted pregnancies. So by those methods, and also one slogan is there, hum do hamare do, by adopting that technology or adopting that slogan in our life, we can control the population explosion. Okay, so that is also a thing, a strategy comes under the reproductive health. So all these strategies, all these technologies, it is moving on, but still the government, what actually it is doing, it is still putting their efforts to make it wider, to make it more efficient, to make it more very easier to reach the people. So let me tell you one more thing, one more concept to this strategy. Few of the people, they'll do amniocentesis. Okay, so this is a small concept. Let me tell you about this. It comes under strategies itself. Strategies of reproductive health. We are learning the next small concept, very small concept, it is amniocentesis. The amniocentesis, so this is just a diagnosis, just a test. We used to test the sugar or we used to test the BP, right? So that just a diagnosis done. To whom they used to done? Let me tell you, the description or definition of the amniocentesis is the test to check the fetal sex. If a fetus is male, either the fetus is male or the fetus is female, to check that sex, or the test is known as amniocentesis. Okay. How they used to test the fetal sex? One method is there. What that method? The doctors or the related person taking the amniotic fluid. What is amniotic fluid? On that day I wrote one diagram, right? What is that? Don't draw this diagram. It is just for to make you understand about the amniotic fluid. So embryo, just think about the embryo. It is umbilical cord, placenta. All right. So you might have heard about the fetus will be floating in the mother's womb. It will be in the water. You might have heard from your parents or from your grandparents or from your friends, anything else. So that fluid is nothing but amniotic fluid. By taking out that amniotic fluid, if we test that amniotic fluid based on the chromosomal pattern present in that fluid, we can identify the fetal sex. That should be prohibited. We should do statutory ban on the amniocentesis. It should be prohibited. Why it should be prohibited? Few of the people or some of the people, when they come to know the fetus is female, they used to abort that fetus. So to avoid the female fetus, let me tell you, maximum of them, they used to kill the female fetus. Okay, so that word, or it is scientifically it is known as female feticide, killing the female fetus. So that should be prohibited. That should put the ban on that type of tests. So by doing that amniocentesis, what will happen when we put ban on the amniocentesis? When the people doesn't know where the fetus is male or female, the birth takes place of male or female. Nowadays, what is happening? A few years back, few of the parents or few of the peoples, what they used to do, they started killing the female fetus. That leads to a decreased amount of girls. For every 100 boys, there are only few of the girls remains. If the percentage keeps on going like that, next upcoming days, the boys, it will be riskier to get their partner. Why so? Because the percentage of female, it is keep on reducing. So the government, it comes under the action plans and programs like reproductive health and care. What they did, they put the statutory ban on amniocentesis. If they control the female feticide, the percentage will remain constant. If they do not control the female feticide, no female remain on the world or on the earth. So to avoid those things, it should be banned. So one thing is, so this is also a technique, it is just a strategy to overcome from that kind of problems. One more thing is that in market it is available an oral contraceptive. I'll tell you in detail about the contraceptive. Let me tell only a short note on this. Contraceptives, an oral contraceptive for female. What is that? That is Saheli. So this Saheli, an oral contraceptive for female, if she take, so these are all the strategies for what we are taking, for what we are understanding the strategies, the problems related to reproductive health, how what we are having the problems in the society related to reproductive, how it can be controlled, how it can be tackled, how it can be taking care. So in that strategy, we studied about the awareness, we studied about the education, we studied about the marriageable age gap, and we studied also ill effects of population explosion. With that, we also studied about the amniocentesis. So in the last concept, the last thing is, this is a contraceptive. This is also a contraceptive, oral contraceptive. This contraceptive is for female when she do not want the pregnancy, or when she should not need the baby. She can have this kind of contraceptives after intercourse, so that she can come out with the unwanted pregnancy. So these why I am indicating specifically about the oral contraceptive. This oral contraceptive, it is advanced, it comes under the advanced technology. Earlier it was not like that. The oral contraceptives were not like that. The government and non-government organization, or the government, the scientists, they put forward, they put more scientific technologies to control the population. How they can control the population? Only if the natality rate, if it become reduced, then only the population explosion can be controlled. So they started selling this kind of contraceptive so that the people can control, or they can avoid the unwanted pregnancies. Okay, so this contraceptive, CDRI, Central Drug Research Institute, they researched this type of contraceptive, Central Drug and Research Institute, which is in Lucknow. Might be during examination they'll ask you the question related to that female contraceptive or oral contraceptive, where it has been established, where it has been discovered. So the answer will be the Central Drug Research Institute. They established, or they researched an oral contraceptive in the name of Saheli for the females, only to avoid the offsprings, okay, unwanted pregnancies. So with this, we have completed the problems and strategies. Only the first content we have completed. The first content is introduction and problems and strategies. In the next class, or in the next session, we are going to learn about the population explosion and birth control. Okay, we'll meet tomorrow. Thank you.